We are back and we are doing it again. The summer transfer window for Arsenal, but this time not on Football Manager, but on FIFA. It's going to be completely different. The values for players, the contracts, everything is going to be very, very different in this video. But I still wanted to give it a go. And also, there has been some new information regarding signings, rumours, things like that with regards to Arsenal at least. So it's going to be interesting to see if maybe we can do something slightly different. A couple of different signings compared to the ones I made in my Football Manager version. So let me go ahead and show you my transfer hub right now. It's kind of weird being back on FIFA. I'm not going to lie, I've really enjoyed playing Football Manager over the last few days. But I've added Konate, Saliba and Meunier like we had in Football Manager. Also Fraser and Grimaldo. But the latest news is that, and potentially this is actually official by the time you watch this video tomorrow, I'm recording it the day before, we are linked with these two players from Sampdoria. We've got Joachim, I don't know how to pronounce his name, it's a Danish name, Anderson, and we have Dennis Pratt. See, if you're English, you don't really want to say Pratt. It's if you call someone a Pratt, it's not a nice thing. But we'll call him Prayet. I don't know, but 50 million euros for both of them. Not each, but combined. 50 million euros apparently is what we've offered to get both these players. We have a 6'4" centre-back. He's honestly, I mean, I've watched a YouTube highlights video, which is just so typical, isn't it? But honestly, he looks good. He looks like he could be very decent. So that's something to look out for. And obviously, we already know about this guy. He's been, well, especially when he was back at Anderlecht, he was one of the highest potential youngsters in, I think it was FIFA 14, or at least he was one of the good ones you could sign. So I'm sure a lot of career mode people that play a lot will know of this guy. But we're also going to try and bring in Meunier. I'd like to bring in Fraser and Grimaldo as well. Now, transfer listed players, we've got Koscielny, Ozil, Monreal, Mustafi, Mkhitaryan, Xhaka, Jenkinson, Martinez, El Neni, Macy, Bielik and Asano. That is a lot of transfer deals that we need to get through. So I'm going to try and sell a couple of them and then we'll start making some movements. But you're probably wondering, where is Rabiot? This is the one signing that I just couldn't do in this video properly because, of course, he's not a free agent. So what I've done is I've paid for him and then given the money back using the cheat engine, and we have signed him up for free on 110,000 per week, which is about the same amount of money that we paid for him in Football Manager. So Rabiot is done, just so you guys are aware. So I'm going to go ahead and put him into the team now. Of course, it would be a free signing, so it's not too much of a big deal. Hopefully, you guys don't mind the fact that I've just gone ahead and done that. So Rabiot and Torreira make up the two midfield in what I think could be one of our best formations at the moment. In terms of getting all the players in, a kind of a 5-2-3, which is what we did in Football Manager as well. So let's see if we can get some players sold, and then we'll start making some movements and bring in some players. Okay, now this is just weird. Manchester United, the very team we sold Mustafi to in Football Manager, they've come in with a £17.7 million offer. His value's 15.5. I'm going to go ahead and accept it. I'm not making the same mistake again. I forgot to transfer list Mustafi early on in my last video. I'm doing it quickly this time. So loads of scout reports finished, which is good. We've got a transfer offer for Koscielny, and it's from Atletico Madrid, 11.4 million. I'm going to accept that as well. I don't think I should be negotiating those kind of deals. We got a little bit more money for him in Football Manager, but this is a different game. Another transfer offer, this time for Mustafi, 20.7. Woo! We're making a lot of money off him now, aren't we? An extra 3 million there. Very nice indeed. I don't care where he goes, just give me money, right? Mustafi sold. He's gone to Manchester United, so unfortunately, Monaco were too late. Transfer offer from Monreal, and it's Wolfsburg. Let's go ahead and accept that. Jeez, it's crazy how easy and quick career mode is compared to Football Manager. We've got scout report back on Konate. We've got a loan offer for Willock, which we're going to go ahead and block. Also, one... Oh. Whoa, hang on. Release clause. Don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and sort that out. That must have just happened now. But where's the message saying, watch out, you've had a player bought out. I don't know. But there you go. Koscielny's gone, Monreal's gone, and Willock is staying. But let's go ahead and sort out his contract. We cannot let him go. I absolutely think Maitland-Niles is one of our best young players. You've probably noticed I've made him a centre midfielder. So that's where I think his best position is. But he can play right wing back and right back. So what was he on? He's on 37.5k. So let's just give him a nice amount of money. Try and convince him to stay. 45 to 68. There you go. Sporadic, 5 years, 47.5k. Boom. He is staying. We have received an offer for El Neni by Leverkusen. 9 million. Boom. Accepted. Jenkinson. I mean, he's never going to go to a club that can't afford his wages. He's on 30k. But we'll of course, accept every offer. Let's block Maitland-Niles offers. I don't think Jenkinson will go to anyone outside of England, really, because of the wage problem in FIFA. It's still broken. We get an offer here for Bjelic. It's going to be the same problem for him. 13,500 per week. It's going to make him pretty hard to sell, I think. Oh, okay, FIFA. We get an email for Bellerin potentially being bought out. Okay, fair play. So we'll go ahead and fix that in a moment. El Neni is gone, so 7 million there. And Jenkinson, of course, hasn't been sold. I think I'm just going to leave him out until I actually sell him, and then I'll show you. I'm probably going to get a lot of offers for him from clubs that just simply won't be able to convince him to join or pay him enough wages. But let's go ahead and fix the situation with Bellerin. And frickin' hell, 75k. That's not too bad, really, is it? So 75k. Let's delegate this. We're going to offer him 85 to 110. And there you go. He's going to take 85. That's not too bad at all. I'm pretty sure Bellerin's on more than that in real life. And by the way, talking of Bellerin, I actually see him as potentially next season's captain. I really do believe he's got something. There's something about Bellerin. He's a team leader, and you know, when we had such a poor end to the season, he was one of the only players to come out on social media and really accept that it was a bad season. And you know, you need to follow me on Twitter, is what I'm trying to say, if you don't understand what I'm talking about. He is a leader, and I think, you know, he's Arsenal through and through. He's declined Barcelona in the past. I think we should reward him. Now, Chelsea are coming in for Granit Xhaka. Funny thing is, he could be going to Inter, as you guys know, for 55 million. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. But the manager doing that is Conte. He's just joined Inter. He thinks Xhaka will be a great player for them. Who did Conte manage before? Chelsea. But I don't think 23 million is very fair. So I'm going to go ahead and delegate this one. I'm looking for at least, let's say, 28. I think if they can give me 28, I'll probably accept it. And no less than 26. I think if they can do that, I'll probably do it. He's got a release clause as well, so that's something to remember. And there you go. Chelsea are willing to pay 28 million. I mean, I'll accept it. I think it's fair that we're probably going to be selling him. He's too mistake prone. I don't know. Barcelona coming in for Mesut Ozil, 39.5 million. Well, normally I'd be saying right now that's unrealistic. We wouldn't get that for him. However, his weekly wage is only 150k, so I think that more than makes up the difference. I think that's fair enough, considering he is actually on 350k. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that. I don't know if it will actually go through or not. Ozil might not want to go. Who knows? Xhaka is gone. So that's 24 million. Holding on loan. No, thank you. We're going to block that. We're also going to block Bellerin's deals. You probably would have saw there. Bjelic still hasn't gone yet. Neither is Jenkinson. Here's an offer for Bjelic from Bristol. Now, they can probably afford his wages. So hopefully that'll go through. And it has. Jenkinson is gone as we go into our first game of the season. So is Ozil and Bjelic. Oh, hang on. Jenkinson. Oh, it was Bjelic who went to Bristol. That was the last one we talked about. But Jenkinson has gone to FC Basel. Okay, then. Bang. I think we're going to have enough money now to start making some serious offers. We're up to 150 million. So you're probably wondering how that's happened. I was on 45 as I started this video. So if you add up all the numbers, it does add up. I promise you I've not cheated in any way. 153 million is how much we have right now. Let's start making some offers before the window shuts. It's probably not going to be too long. So I'm going to go in for Munier. I'd like to use the delegate to buy. I normally would do all of the negotiations myself, but because I normally do that, why not change it up? Let's delegate to buy. I'm going to go in for 20. And don't go higher than... Oh, I don't know. 25 maybe as the maximum. Let's try that. I'm also going to go in for... I think I want to buy the duo that we're linked with. Funny how they're both 77 rated. So I don't know. We're looking at... Wait, I could have done that, couldn't I? Damn it, I don't know how much that would have been now. So we're looking at, let's say, 15 mil for him and 50... So let's go for double 15 millions. Let's see if we can do that. Delegate to buy. We'll start at, well, 13, but don't go higher than 17. So it's kind of in the middle. 13 and 17. I think that's probably about right. Delegate 13 to 17. And then Fraser, we're looking at 15 to 20. Let's try, 20. And then a maximum of 23 maybe. Or I'll go to 25 for him. And then Grimaldo, I think he could be the most expensive. We're looking at 25 to 35 there. Delegate to buy. We'll start at 30. And then we will go up to 45, I think. And we'll see what they come back with. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players offered. Kanate is still someone I would like to bring in, but I think we'll run out of money. And I need to sell Mkhitaryan, for example. Some other players as well. I've just seen Grimaldo is actually injury prone. That's a little bit of an annoyance, but doesn't really matter. It's Arsenal at the end of the day. We're all injury prone there, aren't we? We just had an offer for a player that I've not transfer listed. But I thought I'd talk about it because another player that's been linked away from Arsenal is actually Kolasinac, and you will never guess which team wants him. Barcelona. Barcelona, they're looking for a left-back. I don't know why. They've got plenty out on loan. You know, they've got some good players that can play at left-back, and they've obviously got Alba, but Kolasinac is apparently a target. I've got no idea, but I actually wouldn't sell him. I think that'd be a waste. I think Kolasinac can do a good deal. Good job, for us as a backup left-sided player. And, you know, we got him for free. It's not like we need to sell him right now. Anyway, we've had some good luck here with Fraser. 20 million is the agreed deal. So we're going to go ahead and accept that offer. And we'll go ahead and delegate. I need to see how much he's on, though. 54. So we'll delegate his wages. We'll go 70. And we'll go up to 110. I really don't know how that's going to go down. It could be I'm way off, but we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. Another one coming through now, and it's going to be Pratt. I can't believe that name. So we're going to accept that, and then we're going to go ahead and delegate. 26.5 he's on, so I think we'll start with 50. You're always going to have to pay probably double when they're coming to the Premier League, and go up to 90. So that's him done. As we go into the Chelsea game here, which we're just going to go ahead and simulate via the calendar. We got a 1-0 win. We got a 1-1 draw against City as well. That's a better start than we made in real life. And we've got 2 new purchases coming available here. So we've got... Wow, that's pretty cheap. So 15.3 million for Anderson and 34.9 million for Grimaldo. I think I'm perfectly happy with both of those. So Grimaldo is on 13k. All right. Let's go ahead and accept that and then delegate. I quite like this delegation thing. I never, ever use it. We're going to start with 65 and go to 110. And then Anderson, accept that and delegate. How much is he on? 24. We will go to 55 to 85. Or should we go 90? Just in case. Okay, there we go. So now we're just waiting on Munier, and then we have pretty much made progress on all the players that we really want, and then I can maybe go in for one of the other defenders. There's Fraser. I forgot. Oh no, we've already done Fraser, haven't we? We can go ahead and accept him. It is just Munier we're waiting for, but there is our first signing after Rabiot, of course, which I did off camera. Grimaldo has accepted as well. Boom, get into the team. How much money do we have left now? Because you do have to be careful not to accidentally overspend. We've still got 98 million. This just shows you we can stretch our money, all right? We really can. Oh, okay. So we didn't offer enough for Munier. Interesting. We'll go back in for him. Anderson has accepted, so that's our main defender sorted. I do like the look of him, you know. I'm very intrigued. If we've been scouting him for a while and we think that he's worth being a joint bid of 50 million with Pratt, then clearly he's good. But we're not going to be able to go back in for him just yet. It looks like 24.2 million was way too low. So now we're just waiting for Pratt. I think we should be able to get him in the next few days before we get to West Ham, maybe. There you go. Boom. Easy. And then Lacazette, Real Madrid want him. Yeah, Lacazette and Aubameyang, both linked with some clubs, of course. But I really, really hope we keep them because I would be absolutely devastated if we lost them. So no chance that I would be accepting any offers for them. Let's go ahead and do the West Ham game now. And a 0-0 draw. Not an ideal result, but we didn't even put our main players into the team. So now we've got Fraser. Let's put him in there. We've got Anderson. I'm guessing he would probably go in like that, seeing as he's really tall. He's probably not very quick compared to the other guys. And then we've got Grimaldo as well. He goes there. Tell you what, that's actually looking pretty decent, isn't it? And then, of course, we've got Pratt there. Pratt. It's ridiculous, really, isn't it? And tell you what, it's a pretty strong bench as well. I'd like to see Willock used a little bit more next season. Mavropanos as well, of course. Smith Rowe, Nelson, and Ketia. But I don't know if we're actually missing anything now, except from maybe a backup right back. Because although Maitland-Niles can do a job there, because we've lost so many midfielders, I expect him to have more of a role centrally next season. So we will need backup to Bellerin. And clearly, Munier is what we need. So I will go back in for Munier. We've got a couple of days here until the end of the window. Can I do it now? Let's see. Munier, we still can't make an offer for him. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need Konate or Saliba. So let's keep going here. And match rescheduled. No one cares. We've spent 136 million and we've made a profit while selling players of 114 million. So that just shows we can do it in FIFA. Let's go ahead and check if we can do it now. And we can. So this time, I think we'll end this episode by actually going into negotiations ourselves, seeing as this was the complicated one. So we're going to do a player swap, I guess. Who have we got here that hasn't sold? Martinez. Don't think he's going to want to go to PSG. Yeah, we need a right back. We don't need to do anything there. Nothing there. Asano won't be able to go, I don't think. Okay, money is. Let's go ahead and offer. I'm going to offer 25 to start off. Or maybe we go to 26 because we apparently offered 24 and that wasn't good enough. So let's submit 26. And they want 30. Well, we can easily afford it, but I'm going to try 29 or 28, 28 and a half maybe. Go on, you know you want to. Okay, there you go. 28.5. Let's go ahead and negotiate his wages as well. And that's another thing about the delegation option. You don't have to pay all the squad bonuses and things like that most of the time. If you score this many goals, we'll give you this amount of money. You don't really have to do that. I guess you don't really see release clauses getting entered as much as well. So we'll go with important. Let's see if he'll accept that. And yes, he will. 5-year contract. That's fine by me. Let's do that. No release clause. That's also fine by me. And then the wage, 75 with a signing bonus. Just do it. Bang. That was really easy. I don't know why they struggled so much. Clearly, I didn't say go and spend this much. You know, I should have made that a little bit of a higher amount. But Munier comes in. Just move Ospina out, whatever. So that's what we're looking at. I tell you what, if I move players around a little bit here, we can get a sense of where we are. So do that. We've got still Mkhitaryan to sell, Asano. We can still make a lot of money from these players. So what I'm going to do now is save that. I'm going to go into deadline day and see if we get anything else coming through. Did I sell, put Mkhitaryan up for sale? I'm pretty sure I did. Wait, these are all transfer listed. No, they're blocked. So, yeah, no, I've had no offers for Henrik Mkhitaryan at all. Okay, well, Worst case, we'll just have to keep him, but we've still got time. Let's see what happens here. Mounier got the number 6 shirt. Don't think so. Oh my God, they brought in Trippier as well. Manchester United brought in Trippier as well as Mustafi. They sold Jones, Shaw, Bailly, Young, and Rashford. Why would you sell Rashford? Oh, and there you can see the top deal. To sign Rabiot, for some reason he was at Marseille. I had to pay 50 million and then I gave it back. Honestly, ridiculous amount of money for a player that had no... I don't know why he was at Marseille. I guess he must have just signed for them. I don't know what happened there, but using the cheat engine can be a little bit weird sometimes, so it might have bugged out a little bit. Doesn't look like we're going to get any offers for Mkhitaryan as we see a massive forehead in the latest deals. Oh, dearie me. It's all right. It's only been out for 9 months, this game. Oh, now we've got a teeny little head down there. But yeah, I don't think we can do anything else. I think that, unfortunately, is going to be it. No transfer offers whatsoever for Mkhitaryan and a couple of other players as well. So what we will do is just release them. So Macy is gone. Martinez, maybe we'll just keep him for now. Whatever. We'll have Ospina as well because I know he'll probably be sold, but I would keep him. I really would. Then we've got, let's go down here. Mkhitaryan, let's just release him. Why not? Boom. See you later. Who else do we have? Asano, you can go. And I like Saka. I don't know if he's ready for first team football. And I hate the fact he doesn't have an official face in the game. Or at least on the picture. That really bothers me. But I think that's it. I don't think we're missing anyone else. So... if this was our transfer window, how do you think it would go? I don't think I'd be too unhappy. I really think we've got some really good options there. We haven't really replaced Ramsey properly, but if we are playing a 5-2-3 or a 3 at the back formation, where does Ramsey go? If he's not playing centre mid, he normally likes to go at cam. So you could say we've got a bit of cover. We've got Iwobi, he can play at cam. We've got Pratt, we've got Nelson, Smith-Rowe. Willock can play at cam as well. So I actually think, although we haven't replaced him ability-wise, we've got squad depth now. You know, with the wages that we're saving on Ozil going as well, that made a big difference. So let's see how much we were left with at the end here. We have 30 million left, so we could buy another player in January if we really need to. So that's the end of this episode. I've really enjoyed it. I still really love career mode. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I still like it. I will be doing more career mode, of course. There is going to be some information revealed soon, hopefully. They've just announced I think it's kind of like a Twitter reveal thing on FIFA 20. So I guess we're going to get some information soon, but I'm praying that FIFA 20 is going to have a little bit more so it can actually compete with some of Football Manager's features, because now that I've played that, it makes this feel even more basic. But there you go, that's the team I would go into next season with on FIFA at least, and I like it. I think it could be very good. I think defensively though, still a little bit weak. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, smash that like button, make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you next time.